All right, friends, the next step, the magic step, is where you are going to take your water and a spoon, just a regular eating spoon would be fine. If you have one of these little teaspoons, that would be really good too. You just want small amounts of water. That's what's going to be the magic to make our dots move, okay? So again, I'm going to make sure that my project is over top of my mess mat because the colors will bleed and we want to protect the table that we are working on, okay? So I'm just gonna carefully just take a little bit of water. See, I don't have too much, right? And I am going to drip it to the middle of my project to start. See, friends, how the dots are starting to move when you put the water on them. They are blending, okay? So we'll just wait a little bit, and then I'll take another spoonful of water and I'll drip it in a new area and see if those dots move. Ooh, look at this one. Nice. Now the key to this magic is little drips of water. We don't want to pour the whole cup on here because then the colors are going to bleed together and it'll just be one big brown mess when you're done. We want to watch the lines move. That's part of the experiment. So I'm being very careful just to do little drips. Ooh, look at these ones. Okay, I'm going to switch over to this little teaspoon that I have, see if that works a little bit better. Ooh. And friends, when you're at home, you can experiment. If you have different things like a spray bottle you could fill and you could give it a little squirt and see if that does anything. If you have an eyedropper, you could try that too. This is an experiment, so we are just trying different things to see what helps our dots move better. Okay? So go ahead, drip little water droplets all over your paper, all over your coffee filter until all your dots have moved, okay? And it's very important, friends, that when we're doing this, that we make sure. Actually, I goofed the first step, right? You should put your coffee filter on top of your foam plate to make sure all the water stays here. That'll help protect your table even more, right? Because you see it went through and I kind of have a little bit of a mess on my mess mat, which is what it's for, but the foam plate here will help keep the water in your coffee filter and allow your colors to blend and your lines to move a little bit more. But look how pretty this is, right? My red and my yellow mixed together to make orange. Let's see what else we can do here. Trying to drip here. Wow. And you can keep going until all your lines have moved, but you don't want to make a puddle of water on your coffee filter, okay? If you find yourself having a puddle, that's okay. Just stop where you are, let it dry, and then you can go back in and work with it when it's dry, okay? You have supplies to make 2 of these. So experiment with one, see what worked well, what didn't work well, and then you can make some changes and try something different for your next coffee filter, okay? I really like these colors that are blending together here. The red, the yellow, the blue, they all blend together really nicely, and this is starting to look really cool. I cannot wait to see what you guys can find in your experiment.